हेलो एंड वेलकम टू रेडियो सिटी इंडिया। मेरा नाम है हैंसन और स्टूडियो में मौजूद है आशुतोष। वेलकम टू स्टूडियो।
Hey Anson, always a pleasure to be here. Happy New Year to our
यस,
viewers.
हैप्पी न्यू ईयर, क्योंकि पहली बार इस साल में हम मिल रहे हैं।
And after the IPL auction,
यस एंड वी स्किप द श्रीलंका सीरीज बिकॉज न्यू ईयर है भाई।
you are aware of the rain as well.
या फ्यूचर प्रेडिक्ट कर लिया था, अपने फ्यूचर प्रेडिक्ट करना है। सो अभी आ गया है बड़ा सीरीज व्हेन ऑस्ट्रेलिया आर बैक इन इंडिया फॉर द 3 ODIs. I was about to say T20s because T20s अभी इंडिया ने जीत लिया है।
But India should be playing more T20s because it's the T20 World Cup year, and we'll be heading to New Zealand for a 5-match T20 international series.
So let's start. Now we are back to the action वाला sequence.
Yes.
बड़ा सीरीज है, बहुत टाइम के बाद एक फॉर्मिडेबल एक टीम मिला है ऑपोजिशन में। So टेस्ट होगा ये इस बार।
Of course, see, both teams are almost equal, and in fact both teams were there in the World Cup semi-finals. They were the losing semi-finalists, so both are on par, and incidentally India got the better of them in the World Cup. But this is a new game altogether. Obviously India has the advantage of playing at home in spin friendly conditions, but Australia also has Warner and Smith nicely back and set it. So a tough contest.
Okay, so let's talk about the team now. Team India, Shikhar Dhawan is back.
Yes, adding, and not just back, he adds to the headache.
Yeah. So
it's a good selection headache. Any captain or coach or management would like such a selection headache, that you have more than one person reckoning for one position.
So Rohit Sharma is for sure there.
Absolutely,
because he's the vice captain and he is the second best player.
Second best player, not just in India, in the world.
Yes. So what will be the composition like this time? Okay. So will KL Rahul or Shikhar Dhawan?
I mean, very tough decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that position. But if you ask me on current form, Rahul deserves that place. I mean, I've always said that Rahul in T20 international and Dhawan in ODIs. But considering the recent form in which Rahul has been, it'll be a great injustice to drop Rahul. So considering that Shikhar is just coming back from an injury, remember Shikhar Dhawan scored 100 in the ODI match of the World Cup against Australia. So not that he's done anything wrong, but just a bit of dip in form coming back from the injury. So that tilts the balance in favor of Rahul.
And given the current अभी जो चल रहा है इनका रोहित शर्मा और राहुल का पार्टनरशिप, so it's been one of the बहुत तगड़ा वाला पार्टनरशिप
But
होता
if
है.
you see, Dhawan and
Yeah,
Rohit
they
are
have been,
also
but-
there among the world's best.
But they are already continuing now because of his injury.
So I mean, that should not be a factor, to be honest. One additional factor which Dhawan brings in is that he's a left-hander. So other than a Rishabh Pant, there is no other left-hander in the top 6. So I mean, there is something which Rahul brings to the table, something which Dhawan brings to the table. Very difficult to choose one between them. I'll prefer Rahul, if you have to ask me.
So now the rest of the team.
Okay, obviously top 3 settled. Iyer has made the number 4 position his own, and I like him in ODIs as well. Not so much in T20s though. Iyer at 4, Pant at 5 or 6. Let's assume Pant at 5. So at 6, India played Kedar Jadhav for most of the matches in the last ODI series in against West Indies. So obviously India would love to stick to him. So Kedar Jadhav at 6, and at 7, what in the first ODI against West Indies, which incidentally India lost, wherein Hetmeyer went berserk, was India played Shivam Dube and Kedar Jadhav at 6 and 7. So that fifth bowler, which those two were together putting up the 10 overs, was taken for a lot of runs. So in the other 2 ODIs, India went back to Jadeja at number 7. So and Jadeja did well in the last ODI as well, scoring around 39 not out to be precise, if I remember correctly. So Shivam Dube was dropped and Jadeja will continue to be at 7. So India will play Kedar Jadhav at 6 and Jadeja at 7, the lone spinning order. So then that puts up 4 positions up for grabs. 2 fast bowlers, well known, Bumrah and Shami, surely there. Now they'll go for an additional fast bowler because the Mumbai ground is small. So you can't have an additional spinner.
Yeah.
So the Mumbai ground is small, so they'll go for Shardul Thakur, but I will prefer Navdeep Saini.
Yeah.
because Shardul Thakur also plays his matches for Mumbai.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they'll go for Shardul Thakur. But my choice is Navdeep Saini
Navdeep Saini.
over Shardul Thakur.
Yeah.
And one spinning position, I think the management will go for Kuldeep.
Yeah.
Though I'll still prefer Kuldeep and Chahal together
Yeah.
with two fast bowlers.
Hmm.
And if they have to go for a fast bowler, then Saini.
Because Shardul Thakur has impressed with the bat also. Suddenly,
But
अचानक से-
still, I mean, I just because he's played
Yeah.
well with the bat doesn't mean that he deserves that chance for his bowling.
But in the last match, when he got the man of the match, in the third
Yeah,
T20,
to be honest, he had got 3 wickets in 1 over.
Yeah.
By that time, most of the damage was done. He was bowling at the death. See, a real test for a bowler is when the opposition has, when the team has scored a low score and they are trying to defend that score.
okay.
That is when the real wicket taking ability comes. Similarly, a real test for a batsman is when the opposition has scored a high score, say 330 in a ODI.
Yeah.
And that is where your real test comes. So Shardul Thakur is yet to pass that test.
Yeah. So chances मिलने के बाद ही होगा शायद. So now let's move on to Australia.
Australia now for the first time they have got Labuschagne in the squad. So their entire thought was whether how to fit him in that squad. If you ask me, I think he should wait for his debut because what I see the lineup to be, what I will want the lineup to be, obviously David Warner will open with Aaron Finch the captain, Steve Smith at number 3. Now what they have done, I've been very vocal about it right since the World Cup, that Khwaja at 3 means Smith has to bat at 4, which is one position too low for Smith.
Yeah.
So and Khwaja had a average World Cup, but it also led to Smith having a below par World Cup. So they would want Smith to bat at 3, so Khwaja is dropped now. So that experiment is over. So Smith at 3 for sure. So now at number 4, whether they to go for Labuschagne or Hanscom is their only doubt. If they go for Hanscom, he has experience in India. Labuschagne has had an excellent test series. So it's their call to be made. So one of them at number 4. Then at number 5, Ashton Turner had a fantastic series when last time Australia toured India. So Ashton Turner at 5. Alex Carey, the wicket keeper, at 6. Number 7 would be the spinning all-rounder Ashton Agar. Then that leaves 4 positions. 4 positions, 2 fast bowlers, 3 fast bowlers, Stark, Cummins and Hazelwood, and 1 the lone spinner in Adam Zampa. So I believe that should be their 11.
So this is like match to match हो गया एकदम proper. 3 fast bowlers, 3 fast bowlers.
No, I mean, I will prefer
True.
the grounds are small.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
Mumbai, the boundaries are very small. In fact, because the boundaries being small, even Mumbai Indians bought Chris Lynn as a backup to Quinton de Kock.
Yeah. So do you think them opening together
No.
in Mumbai
No.
squad? No.
Rohit Sharma will open with Quinton de Kock. Chris Lynn is the backup.
Okay. So on the current form, Labuschagne is like मार रहा है सबको.
True.
So in Mumbai,
See, he's
Smaller ground.
played spin well
yeah.
in the test, but playing white ball spin is different from playing red ball spin. Playing spin in Australian condition is different from Indian subcontinent.
Yeah.
Playing Australian and English spinners is different from playing quality
Indian.
Indian spinners. So I'm not denying the fact that he's played spin well, but a great element of degree of disparity is there.
So now
I would want Ashton Turner to surely play at 5. Let them decide on number 4 being Hanscom or
yeah.
Labuschagne.
That can be the management ka headache. So let's come to the next segment, that is the prediction of the match. This is going to be difficult for you this time.
Prediction of the match is difficult.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I'll go for a series prediction.
No, but you have to give a match prediction, then you can give the series.
Okay, match prediction. I think India is losing this one.
Okay, the first one. And Mumbai grounds usually.
Not about.
Well,
I'm not a superstitious person. In fact, I
generally-
might be there at the venue tomorrow.
Oh,
So that is not a.
okay. Someone is there at the venue tomorrow.
So that is just one of the. So I'm not superstitious. So
Yeah.
past records, no, I just see the matchup between the Indian 11 and Australian 11. I believe Australian 11 is a little stronger. So I think Australia will win this one. I believe Australia to win the series 2-1.
Oh, Australia will win the series.
That's what I.
Okay, इस बार शायद prediction wrong हो जाए तो भगाया जाएगा.
I'll be happy to be proved wrong.
Yeah, if they prove it wrong, then India is like बहुत आगे निकल जाएगा फिर. So that is the show, guys. Now we talk about the Test Championship because just now what has happened is that India are at the first position and Australia has come very close now.
But still, there is a lot of gap.
Yeah, there is a gap because they have played a lot more matches than India. But with New Zealand series coming in,
New Zealand, India is not playing any test.
no test. Okay.
No test. India said India escaped the swing and seam condition of Saudi bull by saying that it's a T20 year. We would want to focus more on T20.
Yeah, but they are playing the test match in Australia. Yes, very nice. So that is the show, guys. So before that, players to watch out for.
Players to watch out for.
From three players per team.
Okay, 3 players. India, the top 3.
Okay, that was very simple.
Yeah, but again, it's
But
Australia,
top
so you
three
need to mention.
Top 3 were gone.
If Rahul is there, if Dhawan, I'll keep Dhawan out.
Then who will be the third one?
Then the third one, Bumrah.
Okay. And for Australia?
Australia, Warner, obviously Smith,
Yeah.
and Pat Cummins.
Oh, Pat Cummins, yes. And he's bought at a very, very high price this time.
Okay.
He will want to like impress the KKR.
Absolutely.
So that's the show, guys, finally. And what are your thoughts, suggestions? नीचे comment section में लिखिए. और कौन जीतेगा ये मैच, इंडिया या ऑस्ट्रेलिया? बताइए, मिस्टर प्रेडिक्टर सही साबित
Happy to be proved wrong.
Okay, हम इस बार होप करेंगे कि आपका प्रेडिक्शन रॉन्ग हो.
But it's my duty to analyze and tell our viewers as well as you what I think.
Yes, you said, but we hope that it is.
Even I hope I'll be
you
wrong.
hope it is wrong. Okay, so ठीक है, एकदम ऐसा दोनों ने हामी भर ली उसके ऊपर. So आपका क्या suggestions है, thoughts है, नीचे comment section में लिखिए. और
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
like, comment, share and subscribe. और this was the first video of 2020. हम और एक वीडियो लेकर आएंगे before the second ODI. So till then, stay tuned to Radio City India. This is me, Hanson, and Astro signing off. Bye bye.
Yo.
Radio